All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, our teachers who rule well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim among the four corners of the globe, pushing out the words of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai with truth, sincerity, and with charity, man. That's the brother Yasharia coming to you with a quick lesson, man. Lord willing, it's edifying. The book of Proverbs tells us to train up a child in the way he should go. In Proverbs chapter 22 and 6. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. See it being here in this present wicked kingdom. For the past couple of generations, uh, our oppressor have been allowed to make himself look like he was the good guy, man. The narrative that Esau Edom pushes into the world is it's literally the good guy, with the word black being associated with darkness, evil, and he surnamed himself white, the word white going into purity, man. There's nothing pure about the ruler of this present kingdom, man. There's nothing good in that man, but not too long ago, a couple of days ago, whatnot, you had this dude, so-called Pee Wee Herman, that died, man. I don't know if this guy was Jake or not, but he was, on the forefront of Esau Edom's, television program. He had little TV shows, little movies, dedicated to children, and the which, he was a so-called role model. He was an idol, more so, man. You had a lot of kids that grew up on this dude, and a lot of people felt like they was near and dear to this guy because they see him on TV, man. But if he was an Edomite or whatnot, the scriptures told us, as if he was an Edomite. Now, I'm saying that because I don't know what his bloodline goes back to, whatnot. I know his dad was, came off to be like an Edomite, in which he does too. Especially see it being that Esau Edom is the one in this present wicked world that mostly get charges such as things dealing with pedophilia, child, things dealing with children being tampered with, man. And those were the charges that was brought up against this guy, but the scriptures told us, it says in Sirach, book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so it is wickedness, man. So we were to never trust Esau Edom, for in the first place, or anything that he put on our television programs. We aren't to idolize any of these people, man, or any way that Esau Edom put out there, man. And this is something that we really have to come to the realization of here in America. This place is vile. The ways are corrupt here, man. The ways are as death here. So like the scripture says, man, it's folly is setting great dignity. So we know that more things that are contrary to the ways of the Heavenly Father are going to be pushed here in Babylon, man. But so like I said, that these were the charges that was brought upon that man. I'm talking about a decent exposure in a movie theater. It sounded like some Edomite shit. As well as his home was rated for, the movies with dealing with the children in indecent exposures. That's Esau Edom's MO, man. Especially if you just look at the cases here in Babylon in the major cities within the past 10 to 20 years, man. All of these guys in Hollywood get caught up on, cases like that, taking trips to Epstein Island and stuff like that, This is their MO, man, and now they have the so-called black woman, hand in hand with them, which she's been hand in hand with them for a long time now, but now, they're able to have their little boys dress as women. They're able to basically live wickedly in comfort here in Babylon, with the validation of Esau Edom, and vice versa. Esau Edom get that validation from the so-called Negro woman, man. And it's sad, It's sad, because these the same women that that give their children over to Esau Edom, man. Just for a check, man. These women, that's all they care about, man. That's all they care about is, and I didn't even try to stray over to the women, man. But it's just the truth. Hey, Esau and the serpent, man. It's hand in hand, But it says in Joshua 23:13, know for a certainty that Yahweh your power will no more drive out any of these nations from before you, but they shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land, which Yahweh your power have given you. See, these people, this is what they are here in Babylon, man. These heathen, man. They are scourges unto us. They are traps, thorns into our sides, man. So they come off as if they come off harmless. They come off they don't use hard speech hardly. ABC, but Esau Edom thing is that that homosexuality, man. All in the shows and stuff. He could be soft, flamboyant. They throw out little homosexual jokes. And it goes all over our people's head. Why? Because our people look at Esau Edom like it's the good guy, and he can't do no wrong, man. So, and that's why they go give their children over to these guys, man, that don't mean them no good, man. These the way that they are living is the ways that Esau Edom put out into the world for our people to live, and the ways that they are living is heathenish. So therefore, that's why 2/3 of our people are going to be judged as heathen, man. Because instead of them looking at it as the traps and scourges with their ways, our people follow their ways and they make it more wicked. They do more wickedness. It says in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 14. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, he that is evil to himself, whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. See, and then when you dealing with the stuff I was talking about with Epstein Island and stuff, all of these guys, man, all of these guys are wicked, and they go pointing the fingers at each other, man. They go sending each other up the river when the heat is brought down on them. Hey, man, Esau Edom, his wickedness is being declared right now, man. This is the time, the time to let our people know who their oppressor is. Let our people know that these guys mean them no good. And that's what it's about to say. It says, if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. So this has been his MO this whole time, and right now he's going towards implementing his new world order, man, which is going to catch a lot of Jake by surprise. Especially with this the dollar collapsing. We only have about a month and a half before the new currency is being pushed out. So therefore, we at the end of a lot of so-called dainties, man. A lot of dainties about to come to an end for our people as well as Esau Edom. So things are about to change, man. It says, and at the last he would declare his wickedness. See, because they're having all of these things in the work for a long time, man. But our people was the ones that just didn't pay attention to the news and pay attention to what was being done right in front of them. Why? Because they was too busy focused on who cloned Tyrone, freaking Snowfall, and all the rest of this bull crap that Esau Edom, people getting hit with chairs, all the rest of this stuff that is being pushed out into the world, man. And it's crazy, but that's what it is. you know, and this just how it's gonna end, man. You know, Esau Edom is definitely gonna come down heavy. You know, knowing that he have but a short time. Hey, but the righteous are gonna be delivered from that, man. You know why? Because they was watching. You know, hey, they knew that Esau was crouching the whole time, man. You know, he lay wait. You know, he set snares and traps for our people, man. You know, he started with his philosophies. You know, then he gave our people a little so-called freedom. Then he gave them color TV. And he filled their heads with a bunch of bull crap, with more philosophies, with more doctrines, with more false hope, man. And now it's about to all come to an end. You know, just like that guy's life, man. Came to an end. And he was made known to be the freaking child toucher that he was, man. But hey, in a lot of Jake head, he's still gonna be the good guy, because our people refuse to believe the truth, man. Hey, but with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. That once again to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the elected Israel, wherever you may be. Shalom, wa ba ba ba.